turning on the fan because it's too quiet in here. Wait. I don't have any audience right now. Okay, I do not know who are these three from, but this time I will share my link first because this one is not yet known by my students. Hi, Mark Angelo. From what section are you? Can you please share this link to your classmates? I haven't shared this one to them. Oh, I miss these BSN students. Wait. Good afternoon to you guys. Angelo, Novelin, Rachel, and Jessa, can you please do me a favor of sharing this to your classmates? By the way, thank you, Angelo. I saw your chat in RGC. Yeah. So we are 12 right now, and we are still waiting for a lot. Not that a lot, but since I'm having 3 sections for this course, then I'm expecting like around more than 20 or 20 will do. It's fine. Because if they are not available right now, they are free to watch the replay. Hi, good afternoon, baby. And Jean, Diane. Actually, I'm planning to meet this 1A4 in a separate meeting because it's my first time again to handle you after the semester. And I'm so happy that I am given another chance to be your teacher by Doc Alice. And I really missed you so much. So this live streaming will not take much time, I promise. This time it will be true because I will simply give you an idea or insights on what will be the flow or what will be our expected activities for the finals. I don't know what topic did Ma'am Alice or Dr. Alice discuss to 1A4, but I hope our topics will not be, you know, repeated. I don't know where you stopped because in my classes with the BSIT students, for the finals, we will be starting with the flow of communication. By the way, 1A4, are you done with the flow of communication? Anyone from 1A4, can you please tell me if you're done with the flow of communication? Yan. Hi, David, Jonathan, BSIT 1F1, Miss Ira May, and Pauline. So again, my question for the 1A4 students, are you done with the flow of communication? Because I will be starting my classes for finals with the BSIT in that topic. If you're done, I don't know, you are advanced. Maybe you will not be required to attend our classes for the topic. But of course, I'll be asking you to do the same activities. Hi, Randall. Again, my question to 1A4 students, if you are here, A4. Good afternoon, Jefferson and John Briggs. So this live streaming will be joined by 3 sections from 1F1, 1F2, and 1A4. Good afternoon, Jean Claude and John Rex and Zeric. So we have here another 1A4, Jeric Manzo. My question earlier, are you done with the flow of communication? I hope anyone from A4 will respond to my question. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon po. Hi, Kevin. Ayan. By the way, how's my audio? Can you hear me clearly? Hi, Miss Ira. Another A4. Why is there no one responding? How's my audio, class? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, John Rex, for responding, but no A4 is here to respond. And okay lang po. Yan, Miss Ira, since you're from 1A4, I'm asking you if you are done with the flow of communication with Dr. Alice. Again, anyone from 1A4, please tell me if you are done with the lecture about of communication, because my classes with the BSIT students will just begin with that for the finals. Anyway, so while we are waiting for the response of the A4, here is, by the way, hi Paul Vincent from 1F1. Here's this thing. For this live streaming this afternoon, I will be explaining to you the expected activities and topics for the finals, and I hope we can execute the final requirement pretty well, because last time I handled the same course, I struggled with the internet connection and the load since I had to call my students one by one. I don't know if that will be pursued this time, but I'm hoping that it will be. All right, for the finals, by the way, congratulations to those who completed the requirements for the midterm and who passed the midterm examination and the other tests. I hope you enjoyed your midterm and you will also enjoy our final requirements. Ayan. So I have here the response of John Briggs. Hey, why did you retract your response? Seems like they are not yet done with that. Maybe John Briggs is not confident yet. Oh, he also retracted. Anyway, going back for the finals, we will be starting with the flow of communication, and I want you to take down notes or to search or do your research about the topics that I will be explaining or be telling you this time, so that you are ready for our discussion next meeting. First, communication flow. We have 4 flows of communication: the upward communication, downward, the outward, and the lateral. And I hope you get the difference of those terms or those flow or kinds of communication flow. Again, please do your research about the flow of communication. We have the upward flow, the downward, the lateral, and the outward flow, and know the difference. Next, we will be starting with the business letters. What do you know about business letters? And the basic parts of the business letters. We will also be dealing with that. And since I'm already telling you that these will be part of the finals, I am hoping that you get ready with your research and notes about these topics. Anyway, this will all be discussed to you by me next time, but it's better that you are ready before the discussion. Again, the basic parts of business letters, and also we will be having the letter styles. When we say letter styles, this includes the format or the block, the semi-block, and the modified. And please note also the difference of those terms. And the highlight of our finals will be the job application. And as part of the job application, you're expected to come up with your resume and application letters. But I guess I already discussed this in my BSED class last time. I am not sure, but I guess you already have an idea about this. But for the job application, I may not be so particular with those written stuff that I mentioned, especially the BS Ed, which I think is already done with me also last semester, but this is focused on the job interview. Again, we're more of the skills here, and since this is a purposive communication and you are already college students, I know some of you are already having their part-time jobs. Some are working students here, and I am certain that everyone here in this course will experience being interviewed for a job application. So it's important that you know how to have or construct or prepare your resume, but I am going to focus on the letter writing itself since ours is business letters. And again, the highlight, aside from those that I mentioned, will be for the actual interview. And just to share with you, last time when I handled the same course, I really had one-on-one interview with my students, and this will be the same thing with you guys since you are less than last year, because I think I handled 8 sections or 7 sections of purposive communication last time, and now you are just 3 sections. So I think I find it easier to have one-on-one interview with you, and the interview will be about your job application. So this will be like a simulation. I will be your interviewer, and then you will be interviewed by me since you are applying for a job. So, but anyway, before we begin this job interview sessions, I will still discuss the things that you should know or learn about job application. And since you will be having job interview with me, I am expecting that right at this moment you will prepare your attire as well. Again, you will be graded not just with your performance in answering the questions for that interview, but also your entire personality. And we all know that if you will have your job interview, you're expected to wear your proper attire. Again, all this stuff will be explained to you during my discussion. Maybe I will just upload it here so that I will not reiterate my discussion to all of yours. I mean, to all of you. So this is an advanced reminder, an advanced thought from me that you should be preparing for all this. Again, for the finals, we will start with the flow of communication and take note of the 4 types that I mentioned: the upward, the downward, the lateral, and the outward flow, and also the business letter, preparing business letters, including the basic parts of the business letter and the letter styles, the block, modified, and semi-block. I hope you will search for their examples and the job application wherein you will be writing your application letter, and that will be my basis or reference for the job interview. And before the final examination, I am not even certain if we will still be having the written type of exam, the objective type of final exam, because I think what's important is that we will be having the simulation of that interview. So whatever your grade in the job interview is, then that will serve as your final examination already. But since we are still far from that, I cannot assure you if I will give a written or objective type of test for the finals. So I know you know what to prepare and how to prepare for it. I already told you the coverage, the topics included for the finals, and just wait for the discussion. And the BSIT knows it that after I upload or we have a discussion via Google Meet, we are having the recitation afterwards. So that will be our style. I'm telling this to the A4 because I had a different style of teaching last semester when they became my students. But now, just I mentioned, I will upload the lectures, and then a Google Meet will we will be having a Google Meet for the recitation, just for me to know and to assess how well did you understand the discussion or the topics that I discussed in the video lecture. I am going to decide if our job interview will be done like video chat or it will be through a phone call, just like what I did last time. But to be honest, I ran out of load and I spent a lot for that call. So maybe I'll be scheduling it per section. So it's easier like this. Video chat, then I'll be seeing how you look at me and your way of presenting yourself, and even your attire will be seen. Not just the upper part, because I will be requiring you to take photo of yourselves wearing your proper interview attire and upload it so I can grade that as well. So don't expect that it will be like yung half body lang kasi sa video conference or video call ay half lang, ha? So those are the things that you need to prepare for the finals. I told you it's very short. And wait for the module. By the way, for the BS Ed, the module is already uploaded since last time, but I will send it to you because I haven't sent it to you to our GC. So for the A4 BS Ed students, I will upload your module, and for the discussion, it will be recorded. I will record my discussion, and the last thing that you need to prepare is for the job interview, the way you answer it, and your attire. So now that I'm done, I am open to your questions. Do you have query about those that I discussed? So we have more attendees now, more F1 because they are really my students for this time. Ayan. So Nicole, Kenneth, Joshua, wow. Good afternoon. RJ from F1, Edley, Villanueva, Christine, Lester, Jessica, Riza, Alexandria, Isa, Caitlin, and Hannah from F4. Wow. So, any question from you guys? Good afternoon, Maui. I hope you will start preparing for your attire for the job interview. By the way, maybe next week we will start the interview, or week after next week. So 2 weeks from now we will start the interview. But I am not sure. Maybe next week we can start, as long as we're done with the lectures. Okay, so I hope no one will be chatting me, ma'am. I don't have an attire for the interview. I don't have time to look for it because I even announced it to you early. So do you still have queries, class? Any question? So wait for my for the activities on our Google Classroom. I will still create one for the BS Ed 1A4. Trivia, do you know that your final examination is already ready? It's prepared to advance. But that is not certain if it will be administered to you or not. If I'm already satisfied with your performance with the job interview, then I will no longer administer that written and objective exam. Okay, class, do you still have questions? If there is none, I am going to end this live streaming. Okay, ma'am, are you going to pick randomly from 3 sections for the job interview? Okay, John Bricks, everyone. Ma'am recorded. Okay, wait. To answer the question of John Bricks, every student of mine from 3 sections will be having that interview with me. For example, from 1F1, how many are you? Let's say 30 students, or let's say Maui. You will be interviewed um, based on the schedule that I will be making with you. Let's say um, all those students from 1F1 having the surname starting with letter A to letter G will be on the first day. So lahat yun i-interviewin ko isa-isa. And naki-schedule din siya for the F2 and the BSN. So lahat siya. Okay, I hope that is clear, John Bricks. So it's not just in one section or three from one section, but every student of mine, all of you will have it. That's why everyone will prepare the attire as well. Kasi yun yung something na kailangan nyo talagang paghandaan. Kaya inuulit-ulit ko siya. The questions, the way you answer it, you may not prepare for it if you're already confident with your communication skills, but your attire is something that you really have to prepare in advance. Kasi nga, it will be graded not just how you sit on the interview, but you will be uploading your picture, like whole body picture from head to toe, even your shoes for that. Kasi that is part of our job application lecture. And for Jean-Claude, yes, the discussion will be recorded. I told you the discussion for the flow of communication, the business letters, the styles of letter, and the basic parts of the business letter, as well as the job application. So 5 lectures will be uploaded soon. And right after each lecture, we will be having a Google Meet for your assessment and the recitation if you understood the topic that I discussed. And right after all those lectures, that's the time when we will start our job interview. That's why if we can finish it by next week, then the week after that, we can start the interview, and that will serve as your final requirement as well. Ayan. Any more question, class? Hi, Miss Angelica. And you're welcome, John Bricks. Good afternoon also, Miss Rialine from 1F1. Any more question? Okay, let's wait a little longer in case you're welcome also, Jean-Claude, in case your classmates are still thinking of what to ask. None so far. Yes, John Rex. Anyway, if you have questions, it's like what I always say, you are free to drop your questions on our group chat. Okay. How did you find the midterm exam? Very easy. I answered my own question because I know that that will be your response. Okay. Meron pa ba? If there are no more questions, I am now ending this streaming, and thank you so much everyone for attending. Again, if you have questions and clarification regarding our requirements and the things that you need to prepare for the finals, then you are free to chat in our group chat through Messenger. Okay, ma'am, are we going to be interviewed only on our scheduled time, or the day will be consumed for an interview? What if we have class? Okay, thank you so much, John Bricks, for a follow-up question. Of course, I will not get your time for other subject. Let's say we will be consuming I mean, we will be having our interview during our class for 3 hours. I am confident that if everyone from that section will cooperate and be ready, then I am certain that we can finish it in just 3 hours. Like everyone from that section will be interviewed. So magko-consume lang tayo ng sarili nating oras, and I will not ask for other teachers' time for our activity. Okay, like 5 minutes is the maximum time for interview with you unless we encounter technical problems. I will be calling you one by one. Don't worry. Make sure you are online on your scheduled time. Maybe we will not have the interview on that scheduled time if, for example, one of you had a valid reason why he or she failed to attend during that schedule, and of course, another schedule will be asked. Good afternoon, also Lovely and Brian Louie and John Bricks. Did I answer your question? Thank you, ma'am. I don't have any questions. All are clear. Thank you so much then. Ayun. So, thank you everyone. I hope there are no problems that we may encounter in the finals. And I hope this is very clear and simple. We are more of the performance more than the memorization of the terms. But anyway, those are also important. So, if this time wala na talaga, thank you so much again for attending, and I hope everyone will prepare for the things that I ask you to prepare for our requirements for finals. So thank you so much everyone and have a good day. Bye.